All right, let's talk about the secret behind Sydney Raniszeski's YouTube fame. You know how some creators just you? That's Sydney. She's not just another face on your For You page. She's basically your relatable BFF, sharing her real life, the ups and the downs, from school struggles to epic family vacations in places like the Bahamas and Gatlinburg. And trust me, her honesty, super refreshing. But there's more. Sydney's a total powerhouse. She's been dancing since she was a toddler and even snagged a top award at the NYC Dance Alliance. And yeah, she writes and sings her own songs, like Time to Time and Disconnect from You. That talent? It's genuine, and you feel it every time you hit play. What really makes her stand out is her family vibe. Her parents and 3 siblings pop up all the time, making her channel feel like a warm hangout. And let's not forget Benji, her adorable Cavapoo puppy. He's basically the unofficial mascot. Sydney's positive energy is contagious. She's always dropping lines like, "If your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough." It's no wonder her fans feel seen and inspired. That's why people her constantly. They don't just watch, they connect. With over 1.3 million subscribers and 1 billion views, Sydney's not just popular. She's built a real community. One that keeps coming back for her dance, music, and those relatable moments that you just can't fake. That's the secret. She's real, she's talented, and she's all in, just like her fans. Sydney Raniszeski isn't just grateful for her fans. She absolutely adores them. Every milestone, every like, every comment means the world to her. If she could, she'd give each and every one of her subscribers the biggest hug ever, just to say thank you. Whether you've been there since her very first video or you just joined the crew, Sydney wants you to know you're not just a follower, you're part of her journey. She often says she wishes she could meet all her fans in person, just to show how much their support truly matters. So, from Sydney to you, thank you for every view, every message, and every moment you've shared. She wouldn't be here without you, and she's sending all her love right back. But what truly sets Sydney Raniszeski apart? It's her authenticity and the incredible positive energy she brings to every video. Fans say it's like catching up with a best friend. Sydney's not afraid to be herself, sharing both her triumphs and her struggles with honesty and humor. She laughs at her own mistakes, celebrates the small wins, and always keeps it real, no matter what. That genuine spirit shines through, making her channel a safe, uplifting space where everyone feels welcome. It's this realness, paired with her infectious optimism, that makes her fans feel seen, heard, and inspired to be their truest selves too. Sydney's authenticity isn't just refreshing, it's the heart of her community. And it's why so many fans say she's not just their favorite YouTuber, but a real-life role model. Sydney's community isn't just built on fun and positivity. It's also a space for real conversations about mental health and self-care. In a world where social media often hides the tough moments, Sydney bravely opens up about her struggles and the steps she takes to look after herself. Her honesty helps break the stigma, showing her viewers that it's okay to have bad days, and that taking care of your mind is just as important as anything else. Fans say Sydney's openness makes them feel less alone. She shares tips, resources, and even her own self-care routines, reminding everyone that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Through her videos and heartfelt messages, Sydney encourages her followers to check in with themselves, prioritize their well-being, and support one another. For many, her words are a lifeline, turning her channel into a safe haven where healing and hope grow together. Sydney's courage to talk about mental health isn't just inspiring, it's changing lives, one video at a time. But it's not just Sydney's words that make an impact, it's her moves too. Sydney's creative dance routines have become a signature part of her channel, lighting up viewers' screens with energy and joy. Whether she's freestyling in her bedroom or choreographing a trending TikTok routine, Sydney's dances are more than just entertainment. They're a celebration of self-expression. Fans say her routines encourage them to let loose, be themselves, and find confidence through movement. Sydney often invites her followers to join in, sharing tutorials and hosting virtual dance challenges that bring her community together, no matter where they are in the world. It's not about perfection, it's about having fun, moving your body, and spreading positive vibes. Through dance, Sydney reminds us that everyone has their own rhythm, and that expressing yourself can be the ultimate form of self-care. For countless fans, her routines have sparked new passions, friendships, and a sense of belonging. Sydney's channel isn't just a place to watch, it's a place to move, groove, and feel inspired. But Sydney's creativity doesn't stop at dance. Her musical talent is another reason fans can't get enough. From heartfelt ballads to catchy, upbeat tracks, Sydney writes and performs original songs that echo the real-life experiences of Gen Z. Each lyric feels like a personal note, capturing the highs and lows of growing up, finding your voice, and navigating life's challenges. Sydney often shares the stories behind her songs, letting fans in on the inspiration and emotions woven into every verse. Whether she's strumming her guitar in a cozy corner or producing polished tracks in her home studio, her authenticity shines through. Listeners say that Sydney's music helps them feel seen and understood, like someone out there truly gets what they're going through. Her original songs have become anthems for self-acceptance, resilience, and hope. Soundtracks for study sessions, late-night thoughts, and joyful moments alike. Through music, Sydney builds another bridge to her audience, inviting them to connect, reflect, and sing along. It's more than just entertainment. It's a reminder that we're all part of the same story, and sometimes the right song is all you need to feel a little less alone. While Sydney's music and dance inspire millions, there's another side to her that fans cherish, her honest, relatable stories from school life. On her channel, Sydney doesn't shy away from sharing the real moments, the awkward first-day jitters, the pressure of exams, the ups and downs of friendships, and those unforgettable classroom laughs. Whether she's recounting a funny mishap at a school assembly or opening up about struggling with grades and expectations, Sydney's storytelling is refreshingly real. What makes these stories so special is how they echo the experiences of her viewers. Fans often comment that Sydney's school stories make them feel seen, like someone finally understands what they're going through. By talking openly about the challenges and little victories of student life, Sydney reminds everyone that it's okay to be imperfect and that nobody has it all figured out. Her relatable anecdotes don't just entertain, they offer comfort and connection. For fans navigating their own school journeys, Sydney's stories are a gentle reminder you're not alone, and every chapter, no matter how awkward or tough, is worth celebrating. Through her school stories, Sydney continues to be the friend and role model that Gen Z can count on, one real-life moment at a time. But there's another secret ingredient to Sydney's magnetic channel: her family. Whether they're popping into her vlogs, helping film behind the scenes, or simply cheering her on, Sydney's family is always close by, adding warmth and authenticity to everything she creates. Fans love those spontaneous moments, when her younger siblings join in for a dance challenge, or when her parents share a few wise words in the background. These glimpses into Sydney's home life aren't just adorable, they make viewers feel like they're part of the family too. Sydney often credits her family for keeping her grounded and reminding her to have fun, no matter how crazy life gets. Their laughter, support, and genuine love create a safe, welcoming space that shines through every video. It's this sense of togetherness that transforms Sydney's channel into more than just content. It feels like a cozy hangout, where everyone is accepted and celebrated. For so many fans, seeing Sydney's family involvement is a comforting reminder that support systems matter, and that kindness starts at home. It's no wonder her channel feels like a virtual family reunion, filled with positivity, love, and endless encouragement. Just when you thought Sydney's channel couldn't get any more wholesome, Enter Benji, the Cavapoo puppy who's stolen the hearts of fans everywhere. With his fluffy ears, wagging tail, and endless puppy energy, Benji is more than just a pet. He's become the unofficial mascot of Sydney's channel. Whether he's popping up in the background of study sessions, joining spontaneous dance parties, or snuggling up during story time, Benji brings a whole new level of joy and laughter to every video. Fans can't get enough of his goofy antics, like chasing his favorite squeaky toy, or trying to mimic Sydney's signature moves. And let's not forget those adorable Benji cam moments, where we see the world from his puppy perspective. For Sydney, Benji isn't just a source of cuteness, he's a reminder to live in the moment and find happiness in the little things. She often shares how Benji helps her unwind after a busy day and encourages her to take mental health breaks simply by being his playful, loving self. Benji's presence has become a symbol of comfort and positivity for the entire Sydney Raniszeski community. Fans love leaving comments just for him, sharing their own pet stories, and even sending fan art featuring Sydney's furry best friend. With Benji by her side, Sydney's channel feels even more like home, a place where everyone, two-legged or four-legged, is welcome. It's not just Sydney's creativity or positivity that has made her a Gen Z icon, it's also her words. Throughout her videos, Sydney shares motivational quotes and affirmations that have become a lifeline for so many fans. Whether she's writing them in her journal, sharing them on her Instagram stories, or weaving them into her vlogs, Sydney's words always seem to arrive at just the right moment. Quotes like, "Progress over perfection," "Dream big," "Start small," and "You are enough, exactly as you are," have become mantras for her community. Fans often mention how these simple but powerful phrases have helped them through tough days, inspired them to take that first step toward their goals, or reminded them to be gentle with themselves. Sydney encourages her viewers to keep a quote wall or a journal, filled with words that spark hope and determination. Some fans even create art, songs, or daily reminders based on Sydney's favorite sayings. In the comments, you'll see a wave of positivity as viewers share their own dreams and cheer each other on, all inspired by Sydney's belief in the power of words. For Sydney, these quotes aren't just feel-good messages. They're a way to connect, uplift, and remind everyone that no dream is too big and no step forward is too small. Her words have sparked a movement of encouragement, proving that sometimes all it takes is a few kind words to change a life. But what truly sets Sydney apart is her willingness to pull back the curtain and invite her fans into her real, everyday world. Through her behind-the-scenes vlogs, Sydney gives us a VIP pass to moments most creators keep private. From the creative chaos of setting up her camera to the laughter and bloopers that never make the final cut. These candid glimpses let viewers see the effort, vulnerability, and fun that go into every video. Fans say these vlogs make them feel like insiders, part of Sydney's trusted circle, whether she's brainstorming video ideas in her cozy bedroom, chatting with family over breakfast, or sharing her struggles with writer's block. Sydney's transparency breaks down the barrier between creator and audience. It's in these unfiltered moments that her community feels closest to her, realizing that behind the polished edits is someone just like them, learning, growing, and laughing along the way. The comments section on these videos is always buzzing with excitement, fans swapping behind-the-scenes stories of their own or expressing gratitude for being included in the process. Sydney's openness turns viewers into collaborators, reminding everyone that the journey is just as meaningful as the finished product. With every behind-the-scenes vlog, Sydney proves that the real magic happens when you let people in and share the story behind the story. Sydney's connection with her audience doesn't end when the camera stops rolling. In fact, one of the most beloved parts of her channel is her interactive Q&A sessions, where every fan's voice matters. These aren't just quick-fire answers to random questions. Sydney takes the time to read, reflect, and respond thoughtfully to the stories, concerns, and dreams her viewers share. She often hosts live streams and community posts where fans can submit their questions, from advice about school and friendships to tips for staying motivated, or even just fun, silly queries about her favorite snacks. Sydney's responses are always genuine, and sometimes she'll even turn the tables and ask her viewers for their opinions or experiences. This two-way dialogue transforms her channel into a true community where everyone feels seen and valued. Fans say these Q&A sessions make them feel like they're chatting with a close friend, not just watching a creator on a screen. Sydney's willingness to listen and engage inspires her audience to open up, support each other, and keep coming back for more. By making her subscribers part of the conversation, Sydney proves that every voice, no matter how big or small, matters in her world. Sydney's adventures don't just stay at home. They span across cities, beaches, and hidden gems around the world. In her travel vlogs, Sydney invites her fans to pack their virtual bags and join her on journeys near and far. Whether she's exploring the vibrant streets of a new city, hiking scenic trails, or sampling quirky local treats, Sydney's travel vlogs are more than just sightseeing. They're an invitation to experience the world through her eyes. Her signature style shines through every destination: honest reactions, playful moments, and thoughtful reflections on the people and cultures she meets. Sydney makes sure to highlight the beauty in the ordinary and the magic in the unfamiliar, encouraging her fans to step out of their comfort zones and embrace adventure, even if it's just from their screens. Fans love how Sydney includes them every step of the way, asking for recommendations, sharing behind-the-scenes mishaps, and even showing how she deals with travel challenges. Her genuine curiosity and open-minded spirit make each journey feel personal and relatable. For many viewers, Sydney's travel vlogs are a window to the world, proof that adventure is possible for everyone and that every place has a story worth telling. With Sydney as your guide, every travel vlog feels like a shared adventure, inspiring fans to dream bigger, explore more, and find joy in the journey. No passport required. Sydney isn't just your go-to for life stories and adventures. She's also the friend you trust for honest product recommendations. Whether it's the latest skincare must-have, tech gadgets for study sessions, or quirky finds from small businesses, Sydney's product reviews are all about transparency. She tests everything herself, sharing the real pros and cons, no sugarcoating, no hidden sponsorships. Fans love how Sydney keeps it real. If she doesn't love it, she'll tell you. Her reviews often include funny fails, unexpected wins, and practical tips on getting the most out of every product. She always puts her community first, answering questions, comparing options, and even spotlighting fan favorites in her videos. With Sydney, you know you're getting the truth. It's no wonder her recommendations have become a trusted guide for Gen Z viewers, helping them make smart choices, avoid hype, and discover new favorites along the way. Because when Sydney gives her seal of approval, you know it's genuinely worth a try. Sydney's channel is all about community, and nothing showcases that more than her epic collaborations with fellow creators. From hilarious challenge videos and trending TikTok dances to heartfelt sit-down chats about life and creativity, Sydney's collabs always bring a fresh spark to her content. She loves teaming up with creators from all walks of life. Whether it's a DIY expert, a music producer, or a fellow vlogger, every collab is a chance to learn something new and share good vibes with viewers. These partnerships often lead to creative crossovers, unexpected friendships, and moments of pure fun that fans can't get enough of. But it's not just about entertainment. Sydney uses her platform to spotlight up-and-coming talent, amplify diverse voices, and show the power of working together. She's all about lifting others up and proving that there's room for everyone to shine. With every collaboration, Sydney's channel bursts with new energy, fresh perspectives, and unforgettable memories. For her fans, It's a reminder that creativity is even better when it's shared. Sydney's heart doesn't just shine on screen, it shines in the real world too. Beyond her creative collabs and viral videos, Sydney dedicates time and energy to charity work, using her influence to make a real difference. Whether she's volunteering at local shelters, organizing online fundraisers, or partnering with non-profits, Sydney is passionate about giving back to her community. But what makes her truly special is how she brings her fans along for the journey. Sydney often launches giving challenges, encouraging her audience to support causes close to her heart, like mental health initiatives, animal rescue organizations, and educational programs for underprivileged kids. She shares stories of everyday heroes, highlights the impact of small acts of kindness, and even features fan-led charity projects in her videos. Through heartfelt vlogs and thoughtful social media posts, Sydney reminds her viewers that everyone has the power to help, no matter how big or small their contribution. Her message is simple but powerful. Together we can create a ripple effect of positivity and change. For Sydney, giving back isn't just a moment. It's a movement, and she's inviting everyone to join in. Sydney's magic doesn't end when the camera stops rolling. Sometimes, it's just getting started. Her live streams have become legendary hangouts, where fans from around the world come together in real time. Whether she's answering questions, reacting to memes, or just chatting about life, Sydney's streams feel like a cozy digital living room, full of laughter and honest conversations. What sets Sydney apart is how she makes every viewer feel seen. She reads messages, shouts out fans by name, and even hosts interactive polls and games that let everyone join the fun. From spontaneous dance parties to heartfelt pep talks, her live sessions are a safe space where Gen Z feels heard and supported. Sydney's live streams also double as platforms for good. She's hosted charity fundraisers, mental health check-ins, and surprise giveaways, all while keeping things light and authentic. Fans say it's these moments of real-time connection that make Sydney more than just a YouTuber. She's a genuine friend. For anyone tuning in, Sydney's live streams are proof that the best communities are built on kindness, laughter, and a whole lot of heart. One comment, one emoji, and one live moment at a time. Sydney's channel isn't just a place to watch. It's a place to play, experiment, and dream big. Enter Sydney's Creative Challenges. Every month, she launches a brand new challenge that invites her fans to unleash their creativity right alongside her. From viral dance-offs and DIY art projects to songwriting contests and quirky cooking experiments, Sydney turns her wildest ideas into community events. But the real magic happens when her fans get involved. Sydney showcases their submissions, reacts to their videos, and even lets viewers vote on the next challenge theme. Whether you're a seasoned creator or just trying something new, everyone's invited to join the fun. These challenges aren't about being perfect. They're about expression, laughter, and celebrating every attempt. Sydney often shares her own bloopers and behind-the-scenes fails, proving that creativity is a journey, not a destination. Fans say that participating makes them feel seen, valued, and inspired to try things they never thought possible. With every challenge, Sydney reminds us, when we create together, there's no limit to what we can achieve. So grab your camera, your paintbrush, or just your imagination. Sydney's Creative Corner is waiting for you. When the world feels heavy and the days seem long, Sydney's channel becomes a beacon of hope for so many. Her unwaveringly positive attitude isn't just for the camera, it's her way of life. Sydney believes that even on the toughest days, there's always a spark of light to be found, and she's on a mission to help her fans see it too. Through heartfelt messages, encouraging words, and genuine smiles, Sydney reminds everyone that it's okay to struggle and that brighter days are ahead. She shares practical tips for staying optimistic during hard times, from practicing gratitude and self-care to finding joy in small moments. Her honesty about her own challenges creates a safe space where fans feel understood and less alone. Sydney's positive energy is contagious. Fans often say that watching her videos feels like getting a pep talk from a best friend, one who truly believes in them. Messages pour in from viewers, sharing how Sydney's outlook helped them get through exams, tough breakups, or just a rough week. Her channel isn't just about entertainment. It's a place where hope is real and kindness always wins. No matter what you're facing, Sydney's here to remind you you're stronger than you think, and you never have to face the storm alone. From cozy, oversized sweaters to bold statement accessories, Sydney Raniszeski's fashion sense is as vibrant and unique as her personality. Every video is a mini fashion show, where Sydney mixes thrifted gems with the latest trends, proving that style isn't about price tags, it's about confidence and creativity. Sydney's fearless approach to fashion inspires fans to embrace their individuality and experiment with their own looks. She encourages everyone to wear what makes them happy, whether that's funky socks, colourful hair clips, or vintage jackets. Her Outfit of the Day segments have sparked countless style recreations and inspired a wave of self-expression among her followers. Fans often tag Sydney in photos of their own outfits, proudly showing off the bold colours and unique combinations she's helped them discover. Sydney always takes time to respond with compliments and encouragement, making her community feel like one big, supportive style squad. Through her channel, Sydney reminds us that fashion is more than just clothes. It's a way to tell your story, boost your confidence, and spread joy. With Sydney leading the way, Gen Z is redefining what it means to be stylish. It's not about fitting in, but about standing out and loving who you are. Sydney Raniszeski's channel isn't just a place for fashion and fun. It's a vibrant canvas where creativity knows no bounds. From dazzling digital portraits to handmade crafts and clever edits, Sydney's fans pour their hearts into fan art that captures her spirit. Every week, Sydney spotlights this incredible artwork in her Fan Art Friday segments, dedicating time to showcase drawings, animations, and even fan-made merch inspired by her videos. She reacts live to new submissions, her excitement genuine and infectious, and often features her favorite pieces on her social media profiles. Sydney's encouragement goes beyond simple shout-outs. She offers thoughtful feedback and heartfelt gratitude, making artists feel truly seen and valued. Sometimes, she even surprises fans by turning their art into channel banners, stickers, or limited edition merch, giving them a special place in her creative journey. Through her unwavering support, Sydney has built a community where artists uplift each other, collaborate on projects, and celebrate every brushstroke of imagination. She believes that everyone has a creative spark, and her channel is a safe space for it to shine. For Sydney, fan art isn't just about admiration, it's about connection, collaboration, and building a family where every creative voice matters. But Sydney's love for her fans doesn't stop at creative collaborations. She's also known for making her viewers feel celebrated on their most important days. Welcome to Birthday Shoutouts, a beloved tradition on Sydney's channel. Each week, Sydney dedicates a special segment to birthday wishes, reading out names, sharing personalized messages, and even singing her signature cheerful birthday song. It's more than just a quick mention. Sydney takes the time to highlight what makes each fan unique, whether it's their artistic talent, their positive attitude in the comments, or a milestone they've achieved. Viewers often send in stories, photos, or fun facts about their friends, and Sydney never misses a chance to sprinkle in a few surprises, like showcasing fan art, sharing throwback clips, or holding impromptu giveaways for birthday stars. For many, hearing Sydney's heartfelt wishes turns an ordinary day into something unforgettable. Her genuine warmth and attention to detail make every fan feel like a VIP, no matter where they are in the world. Through these birthday shoutouts, Sydney reminds her community that every member is valued and seen. It's these small, personal touches that transform her channel from just a YouTube page into a true family, one where every milestone, big or small, is celebrated together. While Sydney's channel is filled with joy, creativity, and celebration, she's never shied away from sharing the tougher moments too. Welcome to Failing Forward, a series of honest discussions where Sydney opens up about her own setbacks and the lessons she's learned along the way. In these candid segments, Sydney talks about times when things didn't go as planned, whether it was a video that flopped, a creative idea that didn't land, or a personal goal that took longer to achieve. She's refreshingly real about the disappointment, self-doubt, and frustration that can follow. But here's what makes Sydney stand out. She doesn't hide these moments. Instead, she invites her community to see failure not as the end, but as a stepping stone to growth. Sydney shares practical tips for bouncing back, like reframing negative thoughts, celebrating small wins, and reaching out for support. She encourages her viewers to embrace mistakes as opportunities to learn, grow, and build resilience. Through heartfelt stories and gentle humor, Sydney reminds everyone that nobody's perfect, and that's more than okay. By talking openly about her own struggles, Sydney creates a safe space where fans feel empowered to try new things, take risks, and keep moving forward even when things get tough. It's this honesty and encouragement that helps her viewers build confidence and resilience, turning setbacks into comebacks, together as a community. Get ready for some serious sibling rivalry, Sydney style. In Sibling Showdowns, Sydney invites her brothers and sisters into the spotlight for a series of hilarious, heartwarming challenges that never fail to entertain. Whether they're racing to see who can bake the best cupcakes, facing off in wacky trivia games, or taking on viral internet challenges, these moments are packed with laughter, friendly competition, and plenty of surprises. Sydney's playful banter and genuine love for her siblings shine through, making every challenge feel like you're hanging out with your own family. Fans love watching the creative twists Sydney adds to each game, from silly costumes to unexpected plot twists that keep everyone guessing. And even when things get a little competitive, it's all about having fun and making memories together. Through these family challenges, Sydney reminds us that the best moments are often the simplest, filled with laughter, teamwork, and a little bit of chaos. It's not just about who wins or loses, but about sharing joy and creating bonds that last a lifetime. These sibling episodes have become instant fan favorites, inspiring viewers to try their own fun challenges at home and celebrate the awesome power of family. When the holidays roll around, Sydney brings a special kind of magic to her channel that fans look forward to all year long. In Holiday Magic, Sydney's festive specials that unite fans, Sydney transforms her videos into a celebration of togetherness, tradition, and pure joy. From cozy winter vlogs filled with hot chocolate and twinkling lights, to creative DIY gift guides, holiday baking marathons, and even epic virtual parties with subscribers, her festive content is a true highlight for the entire community. Sydney goes all out to make every holiday feel extra special, decorating her space with fans' handmade ornaments, sharing her favorite family recipes, and inviting viewers into cherished traditions from around the world. She encourages fans to share their own stories and celebrations, creating a patchwork of cultures and memories that brings everyone closer, no matter where they are. But it's not just about the festivities. Sydney uses her platform to spread kindness and generosity, organizing holiday charity drives and encouraging her audience to give back in their own communities. Her heartfelt messages of gratitude and love remind us all that the real magic of the holidays comes from connection, compassion, and making memories together. With every upload, Sydney's holiday specials light up the season and turn her channel into a warm, welcoming home for fans everywhere. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Diwali, or just love a good winter snow day, Sydney's festive spirit makes everyone feel included, proving that no matter where you are, you're never celebrating alone. Sydney knows that being creative isn't always easy, especially when you're just starting out. That's why, in Creators Corner, Sydney's advice and mentorship for young creators She opens up about her own journey and shares the wisdom she's gained along the way. Whether it's battling self-doubt, navigating negative comments, or simply finding the courage to hit upload, Sydney's honest stories and practical tips have become a lifeline for aspiring creators everywhere. Through special video series and live Q&A sessions, Sydney answers fan questions about everything from editing hacks to building confidence on camera. She encourages her viewers to embrace imperfections, reminding them that authenticity is what truly connects people. Sydney also spotlights fan projects and channels, giving young creators a platform to shine and a community to lean on. But her mentorship goes beyond advice. Sydney actively fosters a supportive space where fans can collaborate, give feedback, and cheer each other on. She shares her favorite resources, recommends tools for beginners, and even hosts creative challenges to help fans grow their skills and portfolios. Her message is clear. You don't have to be perfect to start, and every voice deserves to be heard. With her trademark warmth and encouragement, Sydney inspires the next generation to dream big, stay true to themselves, and never give up. For her fans, she's more than just a YouTube star. She's a mentor, a cheerleader, and proof that with passion and perseverance, anyone can make their mark. Ever wondered what makes Sydney's videos so addictive? It's all in the edit. In Editing Magic, how Sydney's creative style keeps us hooked, we dive into the secret sauce behind her captivating content. From eye-catching jump cuts to playful on-screen text and quirky sound effects, Sydney's editing brings every story to life. She's a master at pacing, knowing just when to slow things down for a heartfelt moment, or dial up the energy with fast transitions and unexpected visual gags. Sydney's signature style includes vibrant color grading, snappy montages, and creative use of memes that speak Gen Z's language. She often breaks the fourth wall with clever pop-ups and animated doodles, making fans feel like they're right there in the action. And whether it's syncing cuts to the beat of her original tracks or adding a surprise blooper reel at the end, Sydney's edits always keep viewers guessing and smiling. But it's not just about the bells and whistles. Sydney believes editing should amplify authenticity, not hide it. She shares behind-the-scenes glimpses of her editing process, showing fans how she turns raw footage into a polished story without losing the realness. Her creative choices encourage other aspiring creators to experiment, have fun, and use editing as a tool for self-expression. With every video, Sydney proves that editing is where the magic happens, and it's a big reason why fans keep coming back for more. Ever wondered where Sydney finds the perfect background tracks for every occasion, or how her videos always seem to introduce you to your next favorite song? Welcome to Playlist Power, Sydney's curated soundtracks for every mood. Sydney's playlists are more than just collections of songs. They're carefully crafted journeys that set the mood for every moment, whether you're studying, chilling, or dancing in your room. Sydney regularly shares her latest playlists in video descriptions and on social media, making it easy for fans to discover new artists and hidden gems. From indie pop anthems and chill lo-fi beats to empowering girl power jams, her music picks always hit just right. She often features up-and-coming musicians, giving them a platform and helping her community stay ahead of the curve on the freshest sounds. Fans love Sydney's themed playlists, like Monday Motivation, Study Session Vibes, and Late Night Feels, each one thoughtfully arranged to match a specific mood or moment. Her followers often comment on how her playlists have helped them through tough times, boosted their confidence, or simply made their day a little brighter. Sydney even hosts playlist parties in her live streams, where fans suggest songs and vibe together in real time. It's more than music. It's a shared experience that brings her community closer. For Sydney, music is a universal language, and her playlists are the soundtrack to the positive, uplifting world she's built online. In a world where social media can sometimes feel overwhelming, Sydney stands out as a beacon of positivity, especially in the comment sections of her videos. Welcome to Comment Kindness, Sydney's words that lift us up. Sydney is known for reading through her comments, taking the time to reply with genuine encouragement, thoughtful responses, and heartfelt gratitude. Whether a fan is sharing a personal struggle, celebrating a small win, or just saying hello, Sydney always finds the right words to make them feel seen and valued. Her replies often include little reminders to take care of yourself, uplifting emojis, and personal notes that show she truly cares. Fans say that seeing a comment from Sydney can turn their whole day around. She's quick to highlight uplifting messages from her community, pinning them to the top to spread even more positivity. And when negativity shows up, Sydney handles it with grace, reminding everyone that kindness is always the answer. Sydney's approach has inspired her followers to support one another, creating a ripple effect of encouragement that stretches far beyond her own channel. For Sydney, every comment is a chance to make a difference, one kind word at a time. And that's the magic of her community. Together, they prove that a few positive words can truly change someone's world. Sydney's generosity shines just as brightly as her smile, and nowhere is that more evident than in her legendary giveaways. Welcome to Gifted Moments, Sydney's giveaways and heartfelt surprises. For Sydney, giving back isn't just about prizes. It's about creating unforgettable memories and making sure every fan feels treasured. From spontaneous merch drops to surprise care packages, Sydney's giveaways are always filled with thoughtful touches, handwritten notes, personalized goodies, and sometimes even a video message just for the winner. But what truly sets Sydney apart is how she uses her platform to give back in meaningful ways. She often asks her fans to nominate friends or family members who could use a little extra love, turning her giveaways into moments of kindness that ripple through her community. Sometimes, she teams up with small businesses and local artists to spotlight their work, sharing the spotlight and spreading positivity even further. Sydney's giveaways aren't about flashy prizes. They're about connection, gratitude, and spreading happiness. Fans say that even if they don't win, they feel like winners just by being part of Sydney's world. Through every giveaway, Sydney proves that the greatest gift is the joy of giving. And her community is living proof that kindness, shared freely, always finds its way back. Stay tuned, because with Sydney, you never know when the next heartwarming surprise is just around the corner. Sydney knows that sometimes the best way to connect is through a good story, and no one tells them quite like her. Welcome to Storytime Laughter, Sydney's relatable and hilarious tales. Whether she's sharing an embarrassing moment from middle school, the time she accidentally texted her crush, or a wild family vacation gone sideways, Sydney's Storytime videos are a fan favorite for a reason. Her animated storytelling style, complete with quirky sound effects and playful edits, brings every moment to life and makes viewers feel like they're right there with her. What makes these stories so special is how real they are. Sydney isn't afraid to laugh at herself, and she invites her fans to do the same. Every tale is a reminder that it's okay to be awkward, to make mistakes, and to find joy in the everyday chaos of growing up. Fans say they tune in for the laughs, but stay for the comfort of knowing they're not alone. Sydney's Storytime videos turn cringe-worthy moments into shared memories, building a community where everyone's quirks are celebrated. With every video, Sydney proves that laughter really is the best way to bring people together. Sydney isn't just about good vibes and great stories. She's also a powerhouse when it comes to staying active. Welcome to Move with Sydney, fitness routines that empower and energize. In this chapter, we dive into Sydney's favorite ways to keep her body moving and her mind sharp. From quick morning stretches to high-energy dance workouts, Sydney shares routines that are fun, accessible, and totally doable from home. But what truly sets Sydney apart is how she motivates her fans. She reminds everyone that fitness isn't about perfection. It's about feeling good, building confidence, and celebrating what your body can do. With plenty of encouragement, real-life tips for staying consistent, and the occasional dance break with Benji, Sydney proves that working out can be a highlight of your day, not a chore. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting out, Sydney's positive energy and practical advice make fitness feel welcoming and exciting. Fans say her routines help them stay active, boost their mood, and, most importantly, have fun along the way. So grab your water bottle, hit play, and let Sydney inspire you to move, sweat, and shine. Sydney's creativity doesn't stop at the dance floor or in her vlogs. It also sizzles in the kitchen. Welcome to Cooking Up Memories, Sydney's family recipes and kitchen adventures. In this scene, we get a taste of Sydney's passion for food as she invites fans into her kitchen to whip up delicious dishes, many inspired by treasured family recipes. Whether she's making her grandma's famous chocolate chip cookies, a quick Gen Z-friendly lunch, or experimenting with trendy TikTok snacks, Sydney brings her signature warmth and humor to every step. But these videos are more than just about food. They're about togetherness. Sydney often shares the stories behind each recipe, weaving in sweet memories of family gatherings and holiday traditions. Fans love seeing her interact with her siblings and parents, sometimes roping them in for taste tests or friendly cooking challenges. Sydney's approachable style makes even the trickiest recipes feel doable, and she always encourages her viewers to put their own spin on things. Through her kitchen adventures, Sydney reminds us that cooking is about creating memories, sharing love, and having fun, no matter your skill level. So grab your apron, preheat the oven, and get ready to cook up some joy with Sydney. Sydney's talent for connection isn't limited to her own stories. She's also the queen of reaction videos. Welcome to Reaction Central, Sydney's take on trending moments. In this scene, we dive into how Sydney keeps her finger on the pulse of what's hot, sharing her genuine reactions to viral challenges, pop culture moments, and the latest internet trends. Whether she's laughing along with hilarious TikToks, reacting to new music releases, or giving her honest thoughts on viral life hacks, Sydney's authenticity and quick wit always shine through. But it's not just about entertainment. Sydney uses her reaction videos as a bridge to connect with her audience. She often invites fans to send in their favorite clips, questions, or memes, turning every video into an interactive experience. Her excitement is infectious, and her thoughtful insights spark meaningful conversations in the comments. Sydney's reactions go beyond surface-level laughs. She's not afraid to get real, sharing her perspective on important social issues when they trend, and always encouraging kindness and empathy online. Through it all, Sydney reminds us that staying connected with the world and with each other can be fun, inspiring, and a little bit silly. So hit play, grab your popcorn, and get ready to see the world through Sydney's eyes as she reacts, reflects, and brings the community closer together, one trending topic at a time. If you thought Sydney's connection with her fans was just digital, think again. Welcome to IRL Magic, Sydney's unforgettable fan meetups. In this scene, we step out from behind the screen and into the real world, where Sydney brings her community together face to face. Whether it's cozy coffee shop gatherings, surprise pop-up events, or organized meet and greets in city parks, Sydney's meetups are all about turning online friendships into lifelong memories. Sydney goes the extra mile to make everyone feel seen and appreciated, from personalized welcome notes to group games that break the ice. Fans share laughter, stories, and sometimes even tears, discovering that the kindness and positivity they love online are even stronger in person. Sydney's open-hearted approach makes every meetup feel like a reunion of old friends, no matter how far people have traveled to be there. But it's not just about selfies and autographs. Sydney always carves out time for heartfelt conversations, listening to fans' dreams and challenges, and sharing words of encouragement. She often uses these gatherings to spark collaborative projects, from group TikToks to art sessions and charity drives, proving that her community is a force for good beyond the screen. Through these magical moments, Sydney shows that the bonds we build online can blossom into real-life friendships and support networks. Her meetups remind us that while the internet may connect us, it's the courage to show up in person that turns communities into families. So if you ever get the chance, don't miss out. Sydney's fan meetups are pure IRL magic, and everyone's invited. In Standing Together, Sydney's mission for mental health awareness, we dive into one of the most meaningful aspects of Sydney's journey: her unwavering support for mental health. Sydney knows that life isn't always sunshine and smiles, and she's made it her mission to remind her fans that it's okay not to be okay. Through candid vlogs, honest Q&A sessions, and heartfelt social media posts, Sydney opens up about her own struggles with anxiety and self-doubt, breaking the stigma around mental health for her generation. She shares practical self-care tips, recommends helpful resources, and always reminds her audience that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. But Sydney's impact goes far beyond words. She regularly collaborates with mental health organizations, hosts live chats with licensed therapists, and organizes online support groups where fans can share their stories in a safe, judgment-free space. Her You're Not Alone campaign, complete with custom bracelets and art challenges, encourages fans to reach out, check in on each other, and build a community rooted in empathy and understanding. Sydney's compassion creates a ripple effect, inspiring her fans to support one another and speak up about their own experiences. For many, her channel isn't just a source of entertainment, it's a lifeline of hope and belonging. By shining a light on mental health and celebrating vulnerability, Sydney helps her fans feel seen, heard, and never alone. Together, Sydney and her community are turning conversations into action, proving that when we stand together, we can face anything. Sydney's connection with her fans doesn't stop at YouTube. In Social Media Magic, How Sydney Stays Connected with Her Fans, we explore the creative ways she uses every platform to make her community feel seen and valued. Whether it's spontaneous Instagram stories, behind-the-scenes TikToks, or heartfelt Twitter threads, Sydney's digital presence is a masterclass in authenticity and accessibility. She's known for replying to DMs, sharing fan edits on her story, and even hosting surprise live streams where she answers questions in real time. Her interactive polls and quirky challenges invite fans to shape her content, while regular check-ins in her comment sections turn followers into friends. Sydney's creative flair shines through in every post. She uses vibrant visuals, playful captions, and trending sounds to keep things fresh and fun. But what truly sets Sydney apart is her genuine engagement. She doesn't just talk at her audience, she listens, celebrates their wins, and offers support during tough times. Through her Fan Feature Fridays, Sydney spotlights artwork, stories, and videos from her community, making every follower feel like a VIP. It's this two-way street of creativity and care that transforms Sydney's social media from a feed into a family, proving that even in the digital age, real connections are just a click away. Just when you think you've seen all sides of Sydney, she lets us in on one more, her hilarious, unfiltered behind-the-scenes bloopers. In Blooper Reels and Belly Laughs, Sydney's funniest behind-the-scenes moments, we get a front-row seat to the laughter, mishaps, and pure silliness that go into making each video. Whether she's forgetting her lines, tripping over props, or dissolving into giggles mid-take, Sydney isn't afraid to show her goofy side. These outtakes remind us that no one is perfect, and that the best memories are often made in the moments that don't go as planned. Sydney's blooper reels are more than just funny clips. They're a celebration of authenticity, reminding fans that it's okay to laugh at yourself and embrace your quirks. She often shares these moments at the end of her videos or as special bloopers of the month compilations, complete with funny sound effects and playful edits. Fans love seeing Sydney's real reactions and spontaneous dance breaks, and her willingness to share these imperfect moments makes her even more relatable. By inviting us to laugh along with her, Sydney turns every mistake into a moment of joy. It's this light-hearted approach that keeps her community smiling, proving that sometimes the best content comes when you're just having fun. But Sydney's impact goes beyond the screen. She's a true champion for small businesses and shopping local. In Small Biz, Big Love, Sydney's shout-out to local businesses, we see how Sydney uses her platform to spotlight hidden gems in her community and beyond. From cozy coffee shops and family-run bookstores to up-and-coming fashion brands, Sydney's vlogs often feature heartfelt shout-outs and honest reviews of her favorite local finds. She regularly encourages her fans to support small businesses, sharing stories about the people behind the products and the dreams fueling their passion. Whether she's unboxing handmade jewelry from a fan's Etsy shop or featuring a local bakery's signature treat in her day-in-the-life videos, Sydney reminds us that every purchase makes a difference. Her shop local challenges and collaborative giveaways with indie brands inspire her audience to discover unique treasures while giving back to their own neighborhoods. For Sydney, it's not just about promoting products. It's about building a community that uplifts and empowers creators, entrepreneurs, and dreamers. By choosing to support small businesses, Sydney and her fans prove that kindness and creativity can make the world a little brighter, one purchase at a time. Sydney's heart doesn't just beat for her fans and local businesses, it beats for the planet, too. In Green Goals, Sydney's mission for a better planet, we see how she weaves environmental advocacy into everything she does. Whether she's sharing eco-friendly swaps in her daily routine, hosting zero-waste challenges, or vlogging her favorite thrifted fashion hauls, Sydney proves that caring for the earth can be fun, creative, and totally doable. She often invites her fans to join her on litter cleanup days, partners with sustainable brands, and spotlights eco-conscious creators and activists. Through her candid conversations about climate anxiety and easy tips for reducing waste, Sydney empowers Gen Z to believe their small actions add up to real change. Sydney's Green Goals playlist is packed with DIY upcycling tutorials, plant-based recipe hacks, and inspiring stories from young environmentalists around the world. With every video, she reminds us that loving our planet is a team effort, and together we can make a difference. By sharing her sustainability journey, Sydney inspires her fans to take those first steps towards a greener, kinder future. Welcome to Book Nook with Sydney, reading recommendations for every mood. If you've ever wondered what's on Sydney's bookshelf, you're in for a treat. Sydney believes that a great book can change your perspective, spark your imagination, and even help you feel less alone. In this scene, we peek into Sydney's cozy reading corner, where she shares her current favorite novels, inspiring memoirs, and self-growth guides. Sydney's monthly Read With Me series invites fans to join her in a virtual book club, where everyone can chat about the latest pick, share thoughts, and connect over a love of stories. She often spotlights diverse authors, uplifting reads for mental health, and page-turners perfect for a rainy day. With creative challenges like 24-hour reading marathons and book swap Sundays, Sydney encourages her fans to discover new genres and expand their horizons. But it's not just about turning pages. Sydney regularly shares tips on how to make reading a fun habit, from cozy reading playlists to DIY bookmarks. Her passion for books brings fans together, creating a community where everyone is welcome to share, recommend, and celebrate the magic of reading. So grab your comfiest blanket, pour a cup of tea, and get ready to add a few more titles to your TBR list. Because with Sydney, every story is a new adventure waiting to be discovered. Ready to take your content to the next level? Welcome to Tech Tips with Sydney. Level up your video game. In this scene, Sydney pulls back the curtain on her creative process, sharing the tech secrets that help her videos shine. Whether you're just starting out or looking to upgrade your setup, Sydney's got you covered with easy-to-follow advice on everything from camera basics and affordable lighting hacks to editing apps that make your footage pop. Sydney walks fans through her favorite gear, think ring lights, microphones and tripods, and even shares DIY solutions for creators on a budget. She breaks down the essentials of shooting crisp footage on your phone, mastering transitions, and using free editing tools to add those signature Sydney effects. Plus, she offers tips on planning content, organizing files, and staying motivated when the tech gets tricky. But it's not just about equipment. Sydney empowers her fans to find their unique voice and express themselves confidently on camera. She hosts live Edit with Me sessions, answers fan questions about software and workflow, and spotlights creative projects from her community. With Sydney's encouragement, even the most camera-shy fans find themselves inspired to hit record and share their stories. So if you've ever dreamed of starting your own channel or want to polish your next video, Sydney's tech tips are your backstage pass to creative confidence. Plug in, power up, and let your imagination shine. Ever wondered what it's like to step outside your comfort zone and try something totally new? In this scene, we join Sydney on her inspiring language learning journey, a story filled with laughter, challenges, and a whole lot of growth. Sydney shares how she first fell in love with learning new languages, from stumbling through her first Spanish phrases to practicing French with her international friends online. She opens up about the moments of self-doubt and the joy of finally holding a conversation in another tongue, proving that it's never too late or too scary to pick up a new skill. Sydney highlights her favorite language learning apps, shares tips for building daily habits, and even invites fans to join her in fun vocabulary challenges. But it's not just about memorizing words. Sydney shows how learning a new language connects you to new cultures, friendships, and perspectives. She reads fan-submitted stories in different languages, celebrates every milestone, no matter how small, and encourages everyone to embrace mistakes as part of the adventure. With Sydney cheering you on, trying something new becomes a celebration, not a chore. Whether you're learning a few phrases for travel or dreaming of becoming fluent, Sydney's open-hearted approach reminds us all. The world gets a little bigger and a lot more exciting when we dare to speak up and try. Sydney's channel is more than just a place for laughs, music, and creativity. It's a community where everyone belongs. In this scene, we shine a spotlight on Sydney's unwavering support for diversity and inclusion. No matter where you're from, how you identify, or what you believe, Sydney makes sure her content is a safe space for all. From day one, Sydney has championed the idea that our differences make us stronger. She regularly features stories from fans of all backgrounds, celebrates cultural holidays around the world, and collaborates with creators who bring unique perspectives to her channel. Sydney's comment sections are filled with kindness, thanks to her clear message: everyone deserves respect and a voice. Sydney isn't afraid to speak up about important issues, using her platform to amplify marginalized voices and educate her audience about the beauty of diversity. She hosts open conversations on topics like gender, race, and accessibility, and listens with empathy to the experiences her fans share. Whether it's through inclusive language, representation in her videos, or spotlighting fan art from around the globe, Sydney's goal is simple: to make sure every viewer feels seen, valued, and celebrated. It's not just what Sydney says, but what she does. She partners with organizations that promote equality, donates to causes that matter, and encourages her fans to stand up for what's right. In Sydney's world, community means coming together, lifting each other up, learning from one another, and making sure no one ever feels left out. So if you ever need a reminder that you belong, look no further than Sydney's channel. Here, every story matters, every voice is heard, and everyone is welcome. Sydney's journey wouldn't be the same without her incredible community, and she never misses a chance to shine a spotlight on her fans. In this scene, we dive into some of Sydney's favorite fan moments, the snapshots, stories, and surprises that fill her with gratitude and joy. From heartfelt DMs and creative edits to the inspiring artwork fans send in from around the world, Sydney treasures it all. She regularly features fan art in her videos, dedicates special segments to reading fan letters, and even recreates her favorite TikTok duets sent by viewers. Every milestone, big or small, is a shared celebration. Whether it's hitting a subscriber goal or launching a new project, Sydney always takes a moment to thank her fans, sometimes with surprise shout-outs, heartfelt video messages, or exclusive community live streams. Sydney's favourite moments often come from meeting fans IRL, at meetups, charity events, or even just random encounters at the park with Benji. She still remembers stories of fans who said her videos helped them through tough times or inspired them to chase their own dreams. These connections fuel her passion and remind her why she creates. But what truly makes Sydney's community special is the way her fans support one another, lifting each other up in the comments, collaborating on creative projects, and forming lifelong friendships. Sydney celebrates these bonds with annual Fan Appreciation Week, filled with giveaways, Q&As, and spotlight features for her most active supporters. For Sydney, the love goes both ways. Every like, comment, and message is a reminder that her channel is more than content. It's a family. And as she always says, we're in this together. So here's to the fans. Thank you for making every moment unforgettable. Sydney's creativity doesn't stop at videos. Her signature merch line is a true extension of her vibrant personality and positive message. From cozy hoodies with uplifting quotes to colourful tote bags and enamel pins featuring Benji, every item is designed with her fans in mind. Sydney works closely with artists, sometimes even fan creators, to bring exclusive designs to life, making sure each piece feels like a badge of belonging in the Sydney community. Fans love showing off their Sydney merch, whether it's snapping selfies in their favourite Shine Bright sweatshirt or decorating their rooms with limited edition posters. Social media is filled with Chasanun's Sydney-style posts, and Sydney regularly features fans rocking her merch in her stories and videos. For many, wearing Sydney's designs is more than just repping their favourite creator. It's a daily reminder to stay positive, be kind, and support one another. Sydney's merch drops often include special surprises like handwritten thank you notes or bonus stickers, and she loves hosting giveaways to make sure everyone has a chance to join in. The best part? A portion of every sale goes to causes close to Sydney's heart, from mental health charities to environmental organisations, so every purchase spreads a little more love. For Sydney and her fans, the merch isn't just apparel, it's a movement. It's about wearing your heart on your sleeve, sharing joy, and showing the world what this incredible community stands for. So whether you're cozying up in a Sydney hoodie or carrying a Benji tote to class, remember, you're part of something amazing. Sydney's channel isn't just a place for smiles and inspiration, it's also a haven for pet lovers. As the proud dog mom to Benji, her adorable Cavapoo and channel mascot, Sydney knows that caring for animals is all about patience, compassion, and fun. In her special Pause and Positivity segments, Sydney shares her favourite pet care tips, from healthy homemade treat recipes to easy grooming hacks and creative ways to keep pets active indoors. But Sydney's love for animals goes beyond Benji. She's always eager to help her fans with their own furry friends. In her interactive Q&As, she answers questions about everything from puppy training challenges to finding the best toys for anxious pets. Sydney even spotlights fan-submitted pet photos and stories, celebrating the unique bond between viewers and their animals. Through her content, Sydney encourages responsible pet ownership, reminding fans about regular vet visits, adoption, and the importance of giving pets lots of love and attention. She partners with local shelters to promote pet adoption and sometimes hosts digital pet parades where fans can show off their companions and win special prizes. For Sydney, caring for animals is another way to spread kindness and joy. Whether she's teaching Benji a new trick or cheering on a fan's rescue cat, Sydney inspires her community to treat all creatures with respect and empathy. After all, in the world of Sydney and her fans, every pet deserves to feel like family. For Sydney, sharing her story means opening the door to the moments that shaped her. In her Childhood Memories episodes, Sydney invites fans to join her on a heartfelt journey through the highlights of her early years. From backyard adventures with her siblings to her very first school talent show, Sydney's favorite childhood memories are filled with laughter, learning, and the little victories that inspired her big dreams. Through vintage home videos, cherished family photos, and animated recreations, Sydney paints a vivid picture of growing up, showing fans that every journey starts with small, meaningful moments. She shares the lessons learned from childhood challenges and the silly stories that still make her smile, like her legendary lemonade stand, or the time she tried to teach Benji's predecessor, her childhood pup, to skateboard. Sydney encourages her fans to embrace their own stories, reminding them that everyone's past is a treasure trove of inspiration. She often invites viewers to send in their favorite childhood memories, featuring the most touching and funny submissions in her videos. By weaving her past into her present, Sydney helps fans see the beauty in their own journeys and proves that even the simplest memories can spark a lifetime of positivity and creativity. Sydney's channel isn't just about sharing her own stories, it's about shining a spotlight on the incredible creativity of her fans. In Fan Dreamscapes, Sydney celebrates the amazing projects her community brings to life. From digital art and original music, to short films, poems, and handmade crafts, she regularly features fan submissions in her videos, showcasing everything from comic strips inspired by her adventures to heartfelt songs about friendship and self-love. But Sydney's support goes beyond shoutouts. She hosts monthly creator challenges, where fans are invited to submit their own works based on a fun prompt, like designing a new channel mascot or writing a short story about kindness. Winners get their projects highlighted on the channel, along with personalized feedback and encouragement from Sydney herself. Sydney also offers workshops and live stream Q&A sessions focused on creative growth, sharing tips on filming, editing, songwriting, and finding your unique voice. Her message is always clear: everyone has something special to share, and every idea, no matter how small, deserves to be nurtured. Through her unwavering encouragement, Sydney inspires fans to dream bigger, try new things, and support one another's creative journeys. With every video, she reminds her community that their imagination is a superpower, and together, they're building a world where everyone's creativity can shine. Sydney's channel is filled with creative energy, but it's also a place where words truly matter. In Words That Spark Change, Sydney shares her favorite quotes, the ones that have fueled her dreams, helped her through tough times, and inspired her to keep growing. From classic lines like, "Be the change you wish to see in the world," to her own mantras like "Progress, not perfection," Sydney believes in the power of a few simple words to lift spirits and spark action. She often weaves these quotes into her videos, using them as gentle reminders during vlogs, story times, and even in her Instagram captions. Fans say that hearing Sydney's voice paired with these uplifting messages gives them the courage to chase their goals, speak up for themselves, and believe in their own worth. In the comments section, viewers share how these quotes have helped them get through exams, mend friendships, or simply start the day with a smile. Sydney also encourages her community to share their own favorite quotes, turning the channel into a growing collection of wisdom and hope. Every month, she features a quote of the week sent in by a fan, celebrating the words that keep her audience inspired. Whether it's a line from a favorite movie, a lyric, or something a grandparent once said, Sydney shows that the right words at the right time can make all the difference. In Sydney's world, quotes aren't just words, they're fuel for dreams, comfort on hard days, and sparks that light the way for an entire generation. When Sydney uploaded her very first video, she never imagined the incredible journey that lay ahead. Those early days were filled with nerves, excitement, and a simple wish to connect with just one other person who might understand her story. The lighting wasn't perfect, the edits were rough, and sometimes it felt like she was talking to an empty room. But then, something magical happened. A comment from a viewer, a like from a stranger, a message that said, "I feel this too." From that moment, everything changed. Sydney's channel blossomed, not just because of her creativity, but because of the unwavering support from fans who saw themselves in her journey. Every milestone, reaching her first 100 subscribers, her first viral video, and every Q&A or live stream, was made possible by a community that cheered her on, even when she doubted herself. Through the highs and lows, her fans have been more than just viewers. They've been friends, mentors, and a source of endless encouragement. They've shared their own stories, sent in fan art, and flooded the comments with positivity on tough days. Sydney never forgets a kind word or a heartfelt DM, and she often says that the best part of her channel isn't the numbers or the fame, but the genuine connections she's made along the way. Now, looking back from her very first upload to today, Sydney's journey is a reminder that you don't have to walk your path alone. Every step, every leap, and every challenge overcome has been made brighter by the support of her fans, her chosen family. And as she looks to the future, Sydney knows the adventure will only get better, as long as they keep walking it together. As Sydney stands at this incredible milestone, she's already dreaming bigger than ever. The road ahead is wide open, filled with new adventures, creative projects, and opportunities to make an even greater impact. But if there's one thing Sydney knows for sure, it's this: her journey means nothing without her fans by her side. In the coming months, Sydney plans to launch brand new series that dive deeper into self-growth, mental health, and the creative process, topics that matter most to her community. She's working on collaborations with inspiring creators and even hinting at a possible podcast where fan stories take center stage. But more than anything, Sydney wants to keep breaking down the wall between creator and viewer. She dreams of more interactive challenges, live meetups in new cities, and projects shaped by your ideas and feedback. Sydney believes the future is something you build together. So whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering her channel, she's inviting you to be part of every step forward by sharing your thoughts, your art, your stories, and your dreams. Because in Sydney's world, every subscriber is a co-creator, every comment is a building block, and every view is a vote for kindness and creativity. So what's next for Sydney? The answer is, whatever you dream up together. The future isn't just hers, it's yours too. And the best chapters are still to come.